That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3 continues to be one of the most anticipated anime of the coming year. And after the official renewal, it is the plot and the production that everyone is talking about. It is undeniable that Fuse and the team of TenSura have spoiled most of the fans by releasing a lot of content 1 month after the other. But fans still miss the main content. So how soon can we get the new one? Will there be a delay for TenSura Season 3? Keep reading further to get all your answers right here. When is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3 coming out? Well, Fuse certainly has that answer for us. First starting the novel series in February 2013, TenSura has quite a name in the Isekai genre. The light novel then came out in May 2014. There are 3 manga series of the same story in the making right now. As for the production house, Studio 8-Bit is behind the animation of the 2 seasons and the movie. With this, everyone continues to keep a keen eye on any update of Season 3. The second season performed way better than the first one on the official charts. A lot of the episodes ranked well on all of the charts, stating the official airing on October 2nd, 2018, and 3 years later the anime went on to bid farewell to fans on September 21st, 2021. The Slime Diaries was also released during the same duration. But it seemed like the makers completely forgot about the show altogether. It took the showrunners quite some time to bring the next season back. But finally, on November 9th, 2022, the 3rd season, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3, was announced by the creators. Moreover, other details of this were also released along with this. You will find the updates in the subheads ahead. News: That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3 debuts in spring 2024. More, https://t.com/5in3a4b. The studio continues to be one of the best showmakers of recent times. The studio is a very recent company that started in 2008. It has created some of the most amazing shows in the past. But TenSura continues to be one of the most well-known and well-earning shows for the production house. So, starting in 2011, the company has a history of creating more than 28 shows. And there are films in addition to this as well. A maximum of 2 to 3 shows are lined up per year. And for 2023, Synduality Noir and Shy have already been listed by the company. Thus, there certainly is a lesser chance that That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3 will be done this year. That is why the slate for the upcoming year has been mentioned for the year ahead. Related, best anime like That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. The first announcement of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3 was made on November 11th, 2022. This was the day of the early screening of the Scarlet Bond movie, when the creators also announced the season. The staff of the specific movie also revealed a visual for the fans. Along with this, the panel also promised the movie would open on November 25th of the same year. All in all, the announcement only had a key visual to present to the fans. And now that the movie has been released, it is only the next season that is coming out very soon. You can check out the latest visual right here. After this, many announcements have come and gone. Some of the cast and staff members of the new season are also out in the public domain. In broad statements, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3 will include Megumi Toyoguchi as Great Sage, Asuna Tamari as Hobgoblin Gobta, Chikahiro Kobayashi as Wolfish Ranga, and Yamamoto as the Goblin Leader Rigard. The main character list includes Miho Okasaki as Rimuru Tempest. Tomoaki Mayano will be seen as Veldora Tempest, while Megumi Toyoguchi will play the character of Raphael. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 3 announced. pic.twitter.com/IBOV3ODX. The story of Slime is about a young salaryman who once lived a life like just another common man. However, one fine day, everything changes when he is murdered in cold blood. The next thing he knows, he is born into a world of magic and might. Soon after, the man was to find his own place in this world. The mission was to build a nation of his own, make some allies, and find a way of building a world where the monsters could not penetrate and discriminate against the world around him. Through the story of the first and second seasons, the adventures continue for all of the heroes. The clash between Rimuru and Clayman plays a central role in the latest season. As the war continues, battle after battle, what comes ahead is a lot of destruction. By the end of the season, we see that the fate of the Demon Lord is in the dark. Octogram saw the win of Rimuru over Clayman, and he was the new Demon Lord of everyone from this point. With this, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 3, will open with the plot left behind in the Scarlet Bond movie. Starting with Volume 7 of the text, this plot will deal with Rimuru meeting with Lubelius, because of whom they had won the last war. But this has also changed the power dynamics of the new arena. After Rimuru solves the issue with Lubelius, most of the episodes deal with the festival that is to commence in the Tempest. Also read 13 Best Isekai Anime that you should add to your bucket list now. A lot of the threads are still talking about the movie more than the plot of the new anime. The major concern for the fans is the availability of the source material. The manga is not far up ahead for an entire season of 24 episodes. Right now, only some of the plot of the Tempest Festival has played out in manga. But the light novel has a whole lot of content to feed the anime as it works on That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3. It is also saddening that it will take the plot an entire year to come back. A lot of the viewers are starting rewatch sessions as they have already forgotten about the events that have played out in the story. However, Fuse and the TenSura manga team have spoiled the fans by providing them with the latest content every now and then. That is why they are not missing much of TenSura these days. Slime chapters are some of the most extensive storylines of recent times. Created by Fuse, the original Isekai novel series first came out in February 2013. In October 2015, the text completed the course. The light novel series then came out in May 2014. So far, there are 22 volumes of the text. The manga by Taiki Kawakami then began serialized on March 26, 2015. Only 6 volumes have come out so far. And then, the anime series by 8-Bit Studio came out in 2018. There are a total of 45 episodes and a few OVA in this series. So, the first season of 25 episodes used only the first 52 chapters of the manga. After this, the second season uses some random chapters from the story. In fact, there have been many skips and bits from the story. Thus, it turned out to be more of a compilation than that of an adaptation. The second core of Season 2 uses only until the 74th chapter. So far, there are more than 120 chapters in the manga. This means that there is still more than enough content for the show to bring back That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3. Even though there is still some content left, the story can be adapted from the light novels that exist. Most of the story also exists in novel series. The final release slate of the new season has already been revealed. It was in the first announcement itself that the show's release schedule was greenlit. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3 is set to release in the second quarter of 2024. And as usual, Crunchyroll will be streaming the episodes for the fans. We will be sure to update this section as soon as there is any more detail on this. Thus, keep an eye on the Anime Daily to get all the updates right here.